Okay, so it's x, right? Remember, it's x squared and x plus 1, right? And ABC. So we need to find out what A, B, and C are, okay? I need to find out what A, B, and C are. So how do I do it? I'm going to multiply both sides. By x squared, x plus 1. Okay, so what do I get? This multiply this, right? So the denominator is cancelled. So x minus 5. And then this times this, x is cancelled 1. So it's ax times x plus 1. This times this, x squared is cancelled. B x plus 1. This times this, c x squared. All right, I need to find out what A, B, C are. Okay, so I'm going to just substitute, say x to be 0. Why 0? Because if I set x by 0, first term is gone. The last term is gone. Only the middle term remains, and then I can find out what b is. Okay? So let x be 0, so I have minus 5 here, right? Equal to, now this 0. b 0 plus 1 is 1 times 1 plus all zeros times any 0. So minus 5 equal to b. So I get b is negative 5. All right, what else I can do? Well, I can let x to be negative 1. Why negative 1? Because when x is negative 1, x plus 1 is 0. Okay, so this term will be gone, this term will be gone, only this one there. So when I replace x by negative 1, I have negative 1 minus 5 on the left-hand side. Now how about right-hand side? When x is negative 1, this is 0. X is negative 1, second term is 0. Only the third term survives. C times negative 1 squared. So minus 6 equal to, this is 1. So C is negative 6. All right, I want to find out what A is. Well, there's no other number that I can plug in and get rid of some terms. No other numbers. So I'm just going to use a very simple number. The simpler, the better. So how about x equal to 1? 1. 1 is a simple number, right? So on the left hand side, 1 minus 5. On the right hand side, 8 times 1 times 2, right? 8. X is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And b, right? 1 plus 1 is 2. C, 1, right? 1 squared is 1. So it's minus 4 times equal to 2a. Now I know what b is. B is negative 5. So negative 5 times 2, right? B is negative 5. I know what C is. C is negative 6. So negative 4 equal to 2a minus 10 minus 6 minus 16. So 2, so move this here, right? 12 equal to 2a. So what a is? A is 6. All right, A is 6. All right, so I have all this. I'm going to substitute it into this expression, okay? Therefore, x minus 5 over x squared, x plus 1 is A, 6, B minus 5, C minus 6. So when I do the integration, this is, all right, the first one, the second one, the third one, okay, so the first one, antiderivative 1 over x is natural log of absolute value of x. Now for this, the second one, I'm going to write it as x to the minus 2. Okay? Then I can use power rule to do the antiderivative. For the third term, it's simply just natural log of absolute value of x minus plus 1. And I add a constant. Okay. And I still have to do this part. So the antiderivative of x to the minus 2 is what? So minus 5. Remember the power rule for integration? 1 over this, right? X minus 2 plus 1. Okay? And minus 6. Natural log of absolute value of x plus 1 plus c. So this is, okay? And this one will be, yeah, minus 1 or 5. Okay? X to minus 1. Minus 6. Natural log of absolute value of x minus x plus 1 plus c. 49. Okay. So let me put number. This should be 10, right? Should be 11. It should be 12. So 49. 49. Okay. So 49. Okay. Indigo. Indigo. X squared. X cubed minus x squared plus 4x minus 1 minus 4 dx. Okay. All right. So the first thing I need to do is to factorize this denominator. I want to see what factor it has. Okay, I want to factorize this. Well, for the first two terms, you see I can factor x squared out. For the third one and the fourth one, I can factor 4 out. Right? So this is equal to x minus 1 times x squared plus 4. So that's the factor. And you cannot factor this anymore. X squared plus 4, you cannot factor it anymore. Okay, so this guy is equal to x minus 1 here, right? X squared plus 4 here. Now, the key is what do we put on here? So for x minus 1 is a. Now for this one, this is a second order polynomial. So you need to put down a first order polynomial here. Okay. So our goal is to find out what A, B, and C are. Alright? So how do I do this? I'm going to multiply both sides, right? By the fact denominator of the original fraction. So once I do this, these times this cancel. So I have x squared on the left-hand side. And then this times this, x minus 1 cancel. So x plus x squared plus 4 plus bx plus c times x minus 1. Okay. All right, again, I have to do the trick to find the value of a, b, c. And how do I do it? If I let x to be 1, this term drops out because 1 minus 1 is 0. So this term is out. Only this one left. Right? So I can find out what a is. So if x is 1, that's 1. A and 1, right? 1 plus 4 is 5, right? So okay, 1 equals to a times 5. So a is 1/5. Okay? A is 1/5. Now I need to find out b and c. Okay? Then I need to substitute some number into it. Okay? So I'm going to say let x to be 0. Why 0? Because 0 is a simple number. And no number is simpler than 0. So if I substitute x by 0, this is 0. A, I already know, is 1/5. 0 plus 4 plus, x is 0, right? So b, so this is 0 plus c. 0 minus 1. So 0 equal to 4/5, right? C, and this negative 1, so minus c. Right? This c is minus 1, so minus c. So what is c? 4/5. Alright, and then I still have to find out what b is, right? So provide another number, as simple as possible. I have used 1 and 0. So the next simple number, negative 1. Right? You can try 100 if you want, but you get the same number, same answer. Because all these are identities. So no matter what number x you choose, it will give you the same a, b, and c. So that's why we choose the simplest possible. Okay? And of course, we cannot repeat what we already used before. Because if you're doing this, you won't get new information. All right. So when x is negative 1 on the right hand, on the left hand side, negative 1 squared is 1, right? A I already know is 1/5. Negative 1 squared, that's 1, right? Plus 4. B, I don't know, times negative 1. B, I don't know, so x is negative 1. C, I know, so 4/5. X, I know is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 1, negative 2. Okay? So it's 1 equals 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 divided by 1. Plus b times minus b, right? Minus b plus 4/5 times negative 2. Okay? All right, and then continue from here. So 1 cancel. I subtract 1 from each side. I get 0 equal to minus b plus 4/5 times minus 2. So minus b plus 4/5 must be 0. Because this times negative 2 is 0, so this guy must be 0. So what is b? B must be 4/5. Therefore, I have x squared over x cubed minus x squared plus 4x minus 4 equals a 1/5, right? X minus 1. X squared plus 4. B 4/5. C 4/5. Okay. All right. So when I do this integration, so I'm doing the first integration 1/5 x minus 1. The second integration, I'm going to break it into 3 integrations. So this is the second one. And I have a third one.